Speaking of fundraising, congressional Democrats have outraised their Republican counterparts by more than $40 million this election cycle.
But all that money may not help them. The latest Fox News power rankings show that the Republicans are favored to control the Senate, and the House is a toss-up.
Joining us live at the desk, the former Speaker of the House, the Silver Fox, Kevin McCarthy. Mr. Speaker, listen, no one knows this better than you do. You follow this very closely. But on the money front, again, Democrats raising $40 million more than Republicans. What impact is that going to have, especially on the House, again, when it's a toss-up?
It could determine a few seats. I mean, if you look 2 years ago, because think about it, the Republicans in the House are in the majority. They've got more members. They got more ability to raise more money than the Democrats, and they've outraised them. In the last cycle, when we were in this same position, we were in the minority and Nancy Pelosi Speaker, just our super PAC had more money than their super PAC and the DCCC combined. So we had a money advantage. In those 5 years, I gained seats every single cycle. 5 in California, 5 in New York. We won in places you haven't before, but you were able to fund good candidates to get the message out, and you can win.
What's going wrong here?
A lot of different things. You should not let the Democrats outraise you, for one, especially when you're in the majority. What's more difficult is the candidates against the incumbents, the Democrats, have more money than the incumbents.
Wow.
That's a bad position, as you know, being a former member, because money to members and candidates, the money goes further because you could reserve TV time at a lower rate. So what happens is you start playing defense instead of offense. The party that's on offense is more likely to score and win and be able to have more seats.
So you've been to all these districts. You know all the members that are running. What's your read on the House this cycle? Do Republicans maintain control? Do they pick up seats? Where do you see this going?
It's easier to pick up seats this cycle than the last two because they redistricted in North Carolina, so you'd start with 3 there. If you go to Alaska, which is it's the ranked system, we've got that straightened out. We should win there. If you look in Colorado, I think we'll win there in the 8th seat. If you look in Michigan, Tom Barrett, Paul Young, Slotkin left, I think we could pick up those. In Spanberger left, I think Anderson could pick up in Virginia. Maine, Austin, he's a former NASCAR driver running against Golden.
Yeah,
this is a place that Trump carries. We could pick up there. Pennsylvania, we had a bad top of the ticket governor candidate last time. That's all changed. I think we can beat Wild and Cartwright in there. Buchanan could come in and win as well.
I want to move on to this. During her friendly interview on The View, and friendly is a word I wouldn't choose. I'd use one I can't say on TV. Kamala Harris once again blamed Congress for the administration's utter failure at the border.
When we first came in office, hours after we were inaugurated, the first bill we offered, before infrastructure, before bringing down the cost of prescription medications, it was to fix our broken immigration system. And it never got taken up, in large part for political reasons. I went down to the border, and let me tell you, these border agents are working around the clock. They're trying as hard as they can. They need more resources.
She lied about border agents on horseback whipping migrants, never apologized. Nancy Pelosi was the Speaker of the House, and the Democrats control the House, and she wouldn't pick it up because there was an amnesty bill.
No. Nancy controlled the House. The Democrats controlled the Senate. The Democrats controlled everything. They've controlled the White House, if you look, 12 of the last 16 years. The only thing that changed on the day that they were inaugurated, they stopped building the wall. Then administratively, they changed the policy on the border. There has been no other law, so why did the border allow all these people into our country? There has been more people in 1 month caught on the terrorist watch list than the entire 4 years under Donald Trump. And remember how difficult it is to get on the terrorist watch list.
I wonder if this immigration bill was before or after the 94 executive orders that opened up the border. Right?
Exactly.
Does she think we buy this? I mean, I can't believe any American would believe that.
Well, either she doesn't realize and thinks people buy it, or she doesn't understand.
That's probably more like it.
She has no idea how it works.
Kevin McCarthy, always wonderful to see you.
Great to see you,
Thank you for being with us.
Congratulations on the show. It's fabulous. I never miss it, and you shouldn't either.
I love that. Do you want to tell me to DVR it too?
Yes, you better DVR it. Watch it twice.
Greatest invention in the entire
At least
country.
he didn't say Betamax.
Kevin McCarthy in the house.
Trump always says that.
I appreciate that. All right.